Hi Libras, how we doing today? I hope all is well. All right, we're going to be doing your June monthlies. Sorry, my schedules are a little off. All right, started a new job. We've had graduations, a couple other things going on, planning out an anniversary. So just kind of get back into balance here. All right, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, take what resonates and leave the rest, guys. All right, let's get into it. All right, what's the questions for Libra into June? What's the question they need to know? Everything wants to come out, guys. All right. Is it time to reclaim and reinvent the structures in my life? Black-footed ferret and take over. Ooh, that's awful. There we go. It's a cute little ferret. Take over. We will be doing some reading, so bear with me. Ooh, look at that. 108. All right, for those of you who watch this channel, you know I don't read great out loud, so we're gonna see what happens. All of us inherit ways of being. We're born into families with varying patterns, dynamics, and DNA. We're given roadmaps. I need light. Oh, it's gonna be bright. We're born into families with varying patterns, dynamics, and DNA. We're giving roadmaps to social, political, economic structures and expectations from usually told what to do or not from infancy. Follow the rules, go to school, get a job, pay your bills, don't rock the boat. But that doesn't mean we're powerless to change them, even if it feels that way sometimes. It's just where we start from. Our birthright as souls incarnate is choosing for ourselves what we will participate in, what we will give our energy to, what spaces we will occupy. We have individual and collective prayer to take over and reclaim the ways we move through our days. Black-footed ferret is not shy about making someone else's world his own. In fact, that is a very key to his survival. He moves in complex underground burrows to the prairie dog, his number one prey to hunt and take shelter. Due to decimation of the prairie dog population and habitat, black-footed ferrets nearly became extinct late in the 20th century. Though they remain endangered, ongoing conservation efforts support their recovery. In similar fashion, none of us would exist without those who came before. You can have gratitude and receive what works for you, while at the same time rejecting what does not. So I feel like this is taking over your life. Okay? It's reclaiming and reinventing what your life is. And I really like it for you. All right. Let's see what Tarot has to say. I got a cold chill. All right. Devil showing up with the Fool. I feel like it's walking away from maybe like a negative mindset type of energy. You know, Page of Swords, we're kind of hearing the call. Ooh. The World, starting some kind of new chapter, ending a cycle, beginning a new cycle, with the Ten of Cups coming out with it. So I feel like whatever new start, whatever this chapter, whatever you're reclaiming or reinventing in your life, it's definitely closing something out so something new can come in order to reclaim your happiness. And I really like that. It's kind of like a really good energy to be in. And in the world, she's just kind of laying there. She's relaxed. She's very content. Try and get it. She's just relaxed. And then we have the Seven of Wands coming out. Now maybe a little guarded, a little trying to get on solid footing, I feel. Okay. Ooh, with that Queen of Wands. I think it's like walking towards your own confidence, what you're driven to do. It's like making shit happen. I really like that. But I feel like it's kind of going to be a balancing act to get there. One more. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got Wheel of Fortune with the Justice on the bottom. I really like this. This tells me that you are definitely in the energy of divine timing with the balance of a situation. We have Temperance with the Ten of Wands. I feel like it's balancing out some kind of burden. Like it might just be everyday life for you. Definitely done some soul searching. You know, with that Hermit on the bottom. But definitely I feel like things are starting to shift for you. And change. Maybe tip more into your favor a little bit. You know. And this might just be about balancing out all of the things you have going on in your life. All those burdens, like the everyday chores, laundry, work, job, that kind of situation. So I really like that for you. Okay. So kind of like at the start of the month, we kind of changed this chapter. Like, what is it we're looking for? What's making us happy? And that's maybe what you're reclaiming or reinventing in your life as you're taking over that cycle of change for you. You know, where's this Ten of Cups? What's that leading me to? The ultimate joy, the happiness card. This could be starting a family. This could be having a new love, marriage type of situation. That's for you to decide. We got the Seven of Wands with the Queen of Wands. You know, like very passionate, very driven. Like, I know it's going to be a rocky road. I know there's going to be some emotional stuff I need to kind of climb over or mend, but you're definitely walking into lighting something up in your life. And I really like that. That Queen of Wands. We got the Strength and the Hermit. So the Strength is all about like internal strength. It's also like having the strength to, I think with this Hermit is allowing the strength to receive or even having the strength to believe type of energy. And then we have the Magician with the Five of Cups and the Judgment back here. I feel like this is you understanding that you have all the tools you need. And the Five of Cups is usually like a regretful energy or kind of like a emotional upheaval. You might hear my kid here in a minute. And I think that's you manifesting to work through that and kind of making some kind of judgment call.
Mom,
hold on 1 second.
Mom.
Sorry guys, he wanted some strawberry milk, so we're gonna make some here in a minute. But it's like I don't feel like you're manifesting the regret portion, but maybe the work through of the emotional uphills. Might have to get one more on that Five of Cups energy.
Mom, can you put the strawberry milk in this cup?
Yeah, I can.
It's very good.
Okay. You can do that.
It can change.
Can it change?
It can change colors.
That's super cool, dude.
Yep, it can.
All right, we can do that. Okay. Knight of Swords. It's like you're manifesting to move through it or understand it, accept it for what it is, and kind of move past it. The Knight is a movement card, and it's about messages, clarity, and so it might be like, I can't think of what I want to say. Look, I'm getting unclear now. I feel like it's your ability to push past through whatever has kind of held you back a little bit with that Five of Cups emotionally, and allowing yourself to just kind of let go of it type of energy. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, it's like opening up a little bit. All right, do we have anything else for Libras that wants to come out? I definitely really like this. Definitely starting a new chapter. You know, what makes me happy? How am I going to change things for me that allows this Ten of Cups? You know, what emotions do I have to kind of balance out with this Seven of Wands? You know, it's also kind of like a guarded energy, but in this one, it always tells me, like, we have to go through in order to find our confidence, our driven, our ability. And you have, like, 2 manifestor cards on here, so it's really kind of cool. You know, and it definitely takes some kind of inner strength and faith. We got the Four of Pentacles. And that faith might be what you're holding on to. No, I really like it. What's the advice? What's our advice for Libras? Definitely going through some reinvention. You got the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles. I like this. It's very solid. I feel like you're taking time to nurture yourself. Definitely focus on finances at this point too. But definitely taking the time to nurture, love yourself with that Pentacles, and starting to see the reward, the fruits of our labor type of energy. And I think you're choosing to journey through to actually end something, to finish something out, to create something new with the Ace of Pentacles here. So definitely really good energy. I feel like you're putting the work in. You know, we get the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Definitely putting some work in. It's like I'm working. These seeds are... How do I want to read this? It's like I put the work in. I've sown the seeds. And I'm just going to keep busting my ass type of energy. I'm allowing myself to stand back and enjoy what I've built type of energy. So I'm allowing myself to end something out so I can build something new. You know, it's about getting, like, sitting back and kind of enjoying it with that Four of Swords there, which is normally kind of like a sit back meditation. And I feel like you're kind of like hitting that Zen moment, catching a little bit more clarity. But I really like that for you guys. It's really, really awesome. Just kind of taking over your life. All right. What spirit message do we have for Libras? All right. Seagull, now's the time for deep emotional healing. Cardinal on the back. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So, and that's kind of what part of this is like ending something to start something new, focusing on the things that make you happy, understanding that it takes time and effort to balance that out with that Seven of Wands over here to gain some confidence. But it's about having the inner strength and the faith to keep creating. I feel like this is to keep creating in your life the ability to work through whatever emotional issues you have. And you've definitely made some kind of judgment call on that. You know, you're willing to take that leap. All right. I feel like we need one more. Falcon. Act on the... Ugh, I can't read. It's a pedigree. I like them because they are like the fastest birds in the world. It's kind of neat. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. All right. That's what I have for you, beautiful Libras. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks.